Well, all right, everybody. It's that time of the week again. Time for your Kentucky Hot Brown Boys podcast. I am your host, lead singer, driver of the Winnebago, Jerry Saylor. In the studio with me tonight, as always, my two best friends in the whole wide world. Of course, I'm talking about the Leverett Sloping, Dusty B.
What's going on, dudes? How's it going? I look homeless again with my hood on.
It's okay.
All right,
it's all good
now. How's it going, guys?
It's going, man. It's going. And the man who needs no introduction, banned from all the alt-right groups on Facebook. Not for the reason you guys think. I'm talking about the one, the only, Bruce, the Cuck Man Leonard.
The Cuck Man.
I got to throw Cuck in every time.
That.
It's Cuck season.
It's Cuck season.
Exactly.
Jew. They keep calling me a Jew, too.
I
don't know why.
Do you have any Jewish heritage
You eat bacon
at all?
regularly, right?
No.
Do you like make
I had
bagels or some shit?
A great uncle that was
bagels.
Polish.
Right.
It's possible he was Jew, but
You don't
I
have a
think
hood
so.
on your dick.
There ain't never been houses. I've never been no Stars of Davids or no fucking candles in any.
No menorahs.
Yeah, nobody's fucking house. I don't even think I know a Jew.
Really?
I'm just serious. Like I don't know.
God bless
anybody.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a Jew, like that wears like the yarmulke.
No, that's
and,
what I'm
the
saying. Like a
pearls and
real
shit.
Jew. Like when you go to their house, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, they're celebrating Hanukkah and shit. Like
I don't know.
I've never been friends with somebody that did any of that shit.
Yeah, I don't know a Jew.
So therefore, that would lead me to believe, no, I don't have any Jewish.
I think I might be a little Jewish.
Right.
Like,
Your hair don't
You
curl.
don't like
Well,
to spend money.
well, I was gonna say, because over the last,
I don't.
like,
I think I'm Jewish. I hate
I
spending
know
money.
he's fucking Jewish. like over the last year, I've become like extremely tight with my funds. Like,
Right.
I'm
That's
like,
what I'm
money, I gotta get it.
He's all Scrooge McDuck in it.
Yeah, I totally would like swim in a pool of gold.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome. But yeah, like,
For us, it'd be like pennies.
yeah,
Got a whole fucking kiddie swimming pool full
Yeah.
of pennies.
bunch of bad checks.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Bad checks.
So yeah, I think I might slowly become. I'm not full Jew. I'm definitely Jew-ish. You know.
In the vicinity of Jew.
Yeah. The other voice you're hearing on the mic tonight, folks, I'm very excited. It's a female, obviously. We
In
don't
the
get too many
basement.
of those down here in the old musty basement. So I'm pretty excited about this. I got my duct tape and my chloroform on hand just in case it gets a little freaky. But she's totally cool with it. I already talked to her about it. She said, as long as you don't leave any bruises on her face.
It's not
or
my
anything.
first
She don't
time
wanna-
in a basement.
She didn't
want
want to touch your asshole either, she said.
And she
No
done told me
asshole.
she's not touching no dude's butthole.
Yeah.
I'm not touching any male asshole
Brown eye.
parts. No.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that.
Even if you got like a glove or something. Come on.
I mean, like we
No
talked about this
glove?
before. I mean, what
We'd probably
body part
even
do I
bust
have
out
to
like
make
a box of
contact
surgical
with?
gloves.
Yeah.
Like I have these around at all times.
Yeah.
So without further ado, ladies and germs,
spoiled
the
it
lovely
already.
Jenny Day.
Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for responding to my Backpage ad.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because seriously, whenever you told me to come in, you were like, just come around the back. The porch light's on. I'm like, this sounds very Craigslist.
What's funny is when I saw her pull up, I'm like
This
ditching
is-
a mattress in the garbage can while she pulls up.
There's some sneakers
looks-
hanging off the wire.
Yeah.
I mean, I have seen a little white dog running around. That's kind of not very reassuring.
Have you seen the hole in the floor yet? Because that's a dead giveaway.
I mean, shit. I should have.
I was like, well, I guess it'd be a flavor. What flavor of lotion do you prefer? I'm a cucumber melon kind of guy.
You're a cucumber
Really?
melon.
So if
I
you-
like a Japanese cherry blossom. something.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can dig
Yeah,
that.
you know.
Yeah, let's put the fucking lotion in the basket. They'll be hoarding that shit. So, Jenny, you are I guess the proper term for this would be a comedian.
A comedian, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the few female comedians that I know here in the area. Like there's you, there's Faith Mueller.
Yeah. There's
And really, that's about all I know. And this
There's Chris
There's
Bullock.
that blonde girl.
Chris
Remember
Bullock?
her name?
Courtney.
Yes, Courtney.
Yeah.
Hold on, you
There's her.
know a Chris Bullock?
Yeah, Chris Bullock.
Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Really? I went to school with her.
most-
He's retarded. His name was Chris Bullock.
No, this is very much an adult woman.
He's
Okay.
transgender now.
Yeah.
Most of
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
She's
she
She's
could
a
be
very
dude.
scrumptious BBW. She's
The
hard
other-
to miss.
The other
Really?
female
Oh,
comics
yeah.
I know are not from Cincinnati.
Yeah, like a
And
lot of
Lori
them are, like-
Graves from Chillicothe.
Yeah,
You
they're
got
all out of
Leslie
town.
Battle
Carla-
out in Columbus.
Carla
Yeah.
Goldbush.
Danny Kerr.
Gold Bush.
Yeah, Leslie Battle. I like
Yeah.
her.
Leslie Battle's some good shit.
Yeah, I like
Leslie Battle, she's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
What-
like,
I've
We
only
need to
seen
get her on
her
the
once.
show.
Yeah.
that fucking woman.
She said she'd come down for it.
She
Oh,
is,
yeah?
like, so epic. Like, for real. When I get to be that age, I want to be like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Is she older?
She was in the army and she
Yeah,
She
but
don't
you-
look
you'd
like it,
never
man.
know
She got
You
some
see-
adult-ass
you were there
children.
with me when we saw her
At
at Smoky Bones.
Smoky Bones. Oh, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
her. Yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
I liked her.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
she's
awesome.
funny.
Yeah,
That's
she's
it.
funny.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, I'm a young white male. I got good credit. What's up?
I actually did a show with her and Lee Kimbrell in Lexington a few months ago.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, that
He
was
won't
like.
respond to my messages, though.
That was honestly like one of my favorite car trips ever. That was pretty good times. Like we talked about some real shit. We did talk about male buttholes too. That seems to be a popular topic of conversation.
You're in the Brown Sound Studios. Of course, you're gonna talk about that here.
Surprised Jerry hasn't tried to make you watch the cereal video yet.
Oh, that's coming up. We got to react. We got the reaction video to that coming up later.
Oh my! There's a cereal.
Oh Lord.
the milk and cereal video.
We talk about this every
I
video,
remember I
every
brought it up.
podcast.
Should-
Good job, Bruce.
Should
I
I
know.
should I
I
go ahead
brought
and
it
tell
up.
her what it's about now?
I have to say,
No.
I've never heard of
Pull up your phone and have her watch it, and then we'll put the camera to her. and We'll get a reaction video out of it.
Okay.
This isn't like Two Girls,
do
One
it.
Cup, is it?
Kind of.
Yeah,
It's like two girls, one
sort of,
cereal
yeah,
bowl.
Yeah, basically.
Something like that.
No, it's like a
Like-
guy,
You know, I
a guy and
actually-
a girl in a
Two
cereal
girl-
bowl.
Yeah.
Two
yeah.
girls, one of which is a cereal bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've actually managed to dodge the Two Girls, One Cup bullet.
What?
never seen
Fuck
it
it, pull it
either.
up.
You've
She's
never
watching
seen
that
it?
first.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen it either.
Have you ever put like
just
chocolate
heard
ice
it.
cream in a cup out of the machine?
Yeah, it's like
Out of
it's
the-
like
it's like-
I've
it's like
heard
that.
so many blow-by-blow descriptions of it. I feel like I've seen it, even though I haven't.
You got blown
I've
by
seen-
watching this?
I've seen
No.
plenty of the
You
reactions.
said he got blown. I thought you said
No.
he got blown by watching.
No,
it. I
I
was
said
like, damn.
so many blow-by-blow descriptions
Gotcha,
of
gotcha.
the video.
Okay.
It's like, I feel like John Madden was telestrating the fucking video. That's
Yeah, he's got
that's
the-
how much I think I've seen it.
He's got the
even though I've
yellow
never
lines
watched
coming up with it. He's like, he puts an X over here and a,
it.
and a
Yeah, like,
circle.
and then she poops over here. Bam!
Bam! Tough acting tonight.
Right, exactly.
Tough acting for that ass.
Boom!
That is fucking hilarious, man.
Can you get athlete's foot on your ass?
I'm sure.
I bet
Probably.
you could.
What did they
You
call
go
it?
to the, you
They
go to
call
the,
it diaper rash.
Yeah.
It's probably the same
yeah,
shit.
you go to the doctor like, doctor, I got an itchy asshole. Well, you got athlete's foot on the ass. He's like, what the fuck?
Ass
I don't know.
fungus.
Yeah.
Say, doesn't athlete's foot usually burn?
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of painful if that's on your asshole.
Well, yeah. Some people get fucked with feet, man. People like feet. I guess. People want to get fucked with feet.
Good old feet fuck.
Good old feet fucking.
I
Good
don't-
old slipper
I don't
fuck.
think I've ever really met anybody with a foot fetish.
You never met anybody
You
with a
probably
foot
go
fetish?
online
No,
and find
there are
one.
Oh,
people
dude,
for
there's
sure.
people for sure.
Oh yeah,
dude.
they're definitely
Foot
out
Rex
there,
Ryan.
for sure.
fetish. Rex Ryan?
Yeah.
He
Really?
has a foot fetish?
Yeah, yeah. There was a video
He was into
where he was
feet?
like worshiping his wife's feet.
Oh.
Really?
Somehow it got leaked on YouTube or something.
Did you see the video where like the Hard Knocks and he's like, let's go get some goddamn snacks?
Yeah, yeah.
I love that, dude. I love that.
That was funny. That was hilarious. But yeah, back to my original point.
Sorry.
Here, you're one of the few female comedians in the area
Right.
that I know of. Anyway, there could be more out there hiding in somebody else's basement.
There's also Allie Bruner.
Yeah, Allie Bruner.
Allie's
yeah,
great.
That's true. I forgot all about
Yeah.
Allie.
I was
Sweet
like, I was
Allie.
like, I forgot. Like, I don't want to leave her out.
I wish we could get her down here, but I really don't think my basement is handicap accessible.
Yeah.
Sadly,
You can build a ramp for her.
I have to like carry her or something.
Yeah.
You could probably do that. You could like ride the chair down. What? She's a beast though. She'd probably just wing it herself. She'd
My
like,
luck would be
"Fuck
I'd
it."
fucking wreck it and then
Dude,
have to
she's
pay
fucking
for it.
cool.
some
You know what
shit.
you
I
could
bet
do?
it's
You
cool.
just get her like a bunch of like really attractive men, get them to carry her in here. You know, give her that kind of treatment. I mean, then she'll just be like queen of the world the whole time she's here. So
Slipping out of her chair the whole night.
I mean, shit. I mean, give her like the poison ivy treatment, like when she was first walking in on Batman and Robin. She'll feel real special.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I know. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's brutal, but funny. She'd appreciate it.
She'd be like,
That's what she's awesome. That's what I'm saying. She'd fucking appreciate it, right? Slithering out like a snail.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, what we're
I
about.
don't even know where I'm going.
We're
anymore
talking
now.
about comedians in the area.
Yeah, comedians.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So I think I asked Faith Mueller the same question. Like, how do you what kind of response do you get from the
community?
from the mainly male comedic community? I guess is that even like a thing?
I mean,
don't
like it is always very different. Honestly, with any profession, the difference between men and women.
Right.
I mean, wholeheartedly. I mean, and I don't know. I
Do you feel like you get sexually harassed at
you know what's really funny is,
No, because all comedians are awkward and fucking weird.
Yeah.
you guys have seen my show. You guys
Right.
have been to the mahogany stuff. I mean, like, my stuff doesn't change very much. I mean, I'm getting new stuff in there, but
all? I love the anal sex joke. That's why I remember
I mean,
you.
right,
Yeah.
totally.
Right
I
in
mean,
Jerry's wheelhouse.
I talk about Matthew McConaughey being a chicken fucker in my act.
Right.
So clearly, I'm a pretty vulgar. I think I can hang out with the boys, you know.
So you got
Yeah.
anal stuff in your bit, but you don't like dudes' butts?
I mean, like, the whole conversation is that I am uncomfortable with anal in
Yeah.
general. I mean, whether it's on a man or a woman,
Yeah.
because honestly, like, I've
You ever
tried
been in
it.
a chick's butt before?
I,
Besides your own?
I have been, yeah. Actually, I mean, we've had this discussion. I mean, the ladies love Cool J. I mean,
Cool J.
like,
Oh, Jenny. Okay. I was like, is that, I was like, is
you
that your dildo's name?
don't-
Is it like
that's
a?
what LL
Is it an ice dildo?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's ice dildo.
It's glass. You know,
It's like
one
one
of
of the
those special
it's like
glass
one of the,
dildos.
There you go.
What are the
Yeah.
ice pack dildos that you put in a lunchbox?
Yeah.
God damn it, Mom! Put the wrong ice pack in my lunchbox.
It keeps my sandwich colder.
But you know, the whole joke, honestly, is that, you know, anal sex to me, I've tried it. Like, I don't even know how many times, and I've tried every little trick that everybody's recommended to me. Like, I had a friend, like, you know, put a little Orajel on your asshole and let it set for like 20 minutes.
I've never heard the
They got a fucking
Orajel.
toothache.
Dude, no. What was even better is if you would have seen the person who gave me this advice. Like, she's a fucking, like, preschool teacher.
Right.
No shit.
No shit. She
The
was
kinkiest
like,
to fucking like a
She's-
librarian.
exactly. She was like the naughty librarian. I used to say to
Right.
Caroline, I'm like, Caroline, I just want to, like,
They
walk
take their
behind
glasses
you.
off. They're holy shit.
Oh, yeah, she had the glasses and everything. And I used to say, I want to walk behind you and play White Snake and just watch you walk.
Was she hot?
She was super hot,
What
dude.
school was this at?
I think it's Bright Futures.
You can't.
I
sign
would
up
not.
to
See
go
that
there.
story?
I would
See
not
that
have a
story
bright
today?
future with her.
That the,
I
the
mean-
kid had a threesome with his 2 English teachers.
Fuck
That-
yeah!
That's an old story.
Oh, it's
that's
old.
yeah.
Oh, that's the first time I saw it. It's like holy shit.
The most recent one.
One thing to
that-
just say, oh, I got one. You got 2?
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
same time.
This guy's a silver tongue beast.
The latest teacher sex scandal story that I've heard about
Or
was
he's
All right,
was the
hung like a whore.
no,
Oh, I was going to say, there's so many right now.
Right.
the substitute teacher who did a cartwheel with no panties on.
Oh shit! That's
What-
my substitute teacher.
well, here's the thing. I heard about it and I was like, oh shit! I bet that chick is smoking hot.
No.
No.
No, she looks
just-
like she ought to be a lunch lady somewhere. And not one of the cool lunch ladies that works up front, like one of the ones they keep
Hey
in the back.
kids, hey kids, you want to see something? No.
Yeah,
Y'all want some roast beef for lunch? Here you go.
it was
Like,
bad.
no, Mrs. Johnson, we don't want to see it.
Please, no.
Look at
Yes,
this.
yes, please, no.
Please, no.
No, oh, she's doing it.
There goes my whole third period.
Oh, God.
It's ruined.
How much sawdust had to bring in to clean up all the vomit?
Sawdust
Remember
and
that?
Comet mixed together.
Remember that?
Yeah.
When the kid would puke at
Yeah.
school and the fucking the custodian had to come in that bucket? You fucking
Just covers it.
just throws the sawdust
It don't
down.
help with the smell either.
Right, no.
You're sitting there
It still
smelling it all
stinks like a
class.
motherfucker.
It's like
Oh.
cedar
Instead, they just
puke.
leave it sitting there for a while,
Yeah.
then come back and sweep it up.
It's so
like-
gross.
It's fucking disgusting.
It's like quick dry.
People wonder
Or
why
puke.
the kids are sick all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking shit like that.
So back to this sexual harassment question.
So you've been
Okay.
with chicks, huh?
You know, I like the way you're going with that, Dusty. Let's go with that. So
All
you've
right.
been with chicks, right?
Oh, yes.
like full on scissor action.
I
is that a
honestly
thing?
don't
Is that a
see
real
the.
thing?
I honestly never saw the scissor thing.
Really? Like it looks like it like get rashy.
It's one of those,
mean,
Like you get
it's one of those
red.
myths.
It's one of
like
those-
it doesn't
yeah.
really ever happen. It's just like something that people think
I'm sure
happens.
that there are women who do it. I mean, like.
I've seen the videos.
It's yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it
With
from
that
what
scissor with the fucking double dong in the middle.
I mean, they have the videos because that's all porn is, man. It's just sensationalized. Those people are actually in like a shit ton of pain while they're in there fucking on that
yeah.
like ping pong table.
No, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. The look on their faces is too genuine. I don't buy
They're
it.
good actors, man.
Yeah. That's why they have like video awards and shit.
Yeah.
They have,
So, like,
they
do
have
they
their
put-
own show.
So when they do that, do they put Orajel on it?
I mean,
Orange.
it depends on the girl, man. There are plenty of women who like to get it in their butthole. I mean, they're pros at it. And
Gotcha.
honestly, I love to watch a good like DP porn.
Good old Dr.
mean-
Pepper porn?
I love a DP porn, man. I think that fucking chick looks like she's having a shit ton of fun.
See, that's what I'm saying.
She does, and she, like
Right,
you
but
said,
that-
it's super genuine, right? You totally
Right.
buy it, but I've never been able to experience that.
No, but I was
You've never
going to
been
say,
DP'd?
but I was going to say though. But you just said you don't like the anal, so.
I've never.
But you would do it for that.
I think I could be persuaded if I found the right two gentlemen.
Right.
Now-
You
Right.
know, I am always accepting brother-husband applications.
So like
Sure.
one in the butt and one in the puss at the same time. Just
And-
gotta dumb it down for myself here.
This is
You also got to
And
find
somebody's
two guys
gotta work the clip.
that don't mind if their
Gotcha,
cocks
gotcha.
and fucking balls touch.
I mean, is it too much to ask? I mean, I don't want the guys to be gay either, because that's
Yeah.
not
no,
a turn on.
that's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. It's like
Now-
you also got to find two guys that are comfortable with their cocks and balls touching.
this is definitely a first.
That's hard to find.
Like,
Right.
There's a lot of guys.
Bruce
that like,
knows that's hard to
fuck
find.
that.
It is
I wouldn't
super
do
hard.
it. I wouldn't fuck a chick with
I
another
do
guy
two
for that
chicks
reason.
at the same
well,
time.
well, hold on here.
Like,
Hold
I don't
on.
want to be around another naked dude.
No way, dude.
Th-
I
No
just
way.
don't.
This may be a first for the show here, but I think our ratings would go through the roof. Jenny, are you into TP by chance? but hold on. Let me just say, Bruce has already fucked that up, so I guess you get your DP wish if you're down, girl.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
I don't know if we get banned on Facebook for that.
I
or
never.
not.
dude, is it starting to climb a little bit? Are people tuning in a little more? I mean, we get X amount of viewers. We can definitely talk about that. Tell
We
your
got 8.
friends.
Yeah.
We got 8.
Tell your
Hey,
friends,
that's good.
man. We'll get more people on here, and
People
you
said
know,
to start tipping us.
get us up to like 15, man. Maybe I'll show you guys some side boob.
There you go. That's hot.
Sorry,
Not gonna lie.
No, I always thought.
Share that shit.
I always thought I was like, I don't want to be around another dude. I wouldn't do it
You'd never have a 3-way with another dude?
Fuck
No.
no.
Why not?
because I don't want to be around another naked dude. That's what I said.
But what if it was like your best friend
So
from
stringent.
childhood or something?
Such a stringent rule. I don't want to see that.
I've never
I don't want to
seen-
see him get
I've never
blown.
seen my
I don't
best
wanna-
friend from
you know,
childhood ever.
What?
I
like
don't want to
that.
see. No.
So you guys would never do that at all?
No.
You'd never fill out a chick like an application?
Eiffel Tower her?
That
Yeah.
bitch was like a pair of Chinese finger cuffs.
Thank you, Jenny.
The Eiffel Tower is what gets me. That's my favorite. The
Yeah, I
Eiffel
mean that's
Tower. Or the pig roast. Pig
Yeah.
roast is pretty good too.
pig roast is good.
Yeah.
Really? That blows me away. I figured you'd have. I don't want to say.
I wouldn't
More
s-
couth.
No, I've actually even had that those kind of opportunities.
You've never had.
Well,
that
wait a
opportunity?
minute. What if like this chick was
When I was in a
like
band, all
totally
kinds of
willing
weird
to
shit
give
was
you
happening.
the 3-way of your choice first? Would you be down then?
Yeah.
If it was like a trade-off,
I mean, like seriously, like she's
I,
probably
I must say I would seriously consider the trade-off because I've never had two chicks.
yeah. See,
So I would
everybody's
yes.
got a price.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And if she was offering that as in trade, then I might consider it.
and you get to pick the
It'd
girl.
still be strongly like I'd have to think about it. But the two chick thing would probably convince me.
Probably.
Because like that's one thing that's still on the list.
And then you and your homie just
And
set
I'm
all the
getting
ground
old. I'm getting
rules.
old. I got to
Yeah.
mark that list. Like if it doesn't
He's got to
happen,
pop that blue pill.
If it don't happen.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that problem. But if it doesn't happen soon, it ain't never.
You
Gonna
will have that problem.
True.
That shit ain't happening when you're 60.
What kind
Fuck it, dude. Do it.
what kind of ground rules would you have to set for something like that?
What do you mean?
Like,
Don't
I don't-
touch
well,
my
that's not- yeah,
balls
that
in
is,
a
yeah.
30-degree
No,
angle.
really, fucking ground rules. I mean,
I mean-
once you're getting into something like that, you
so
setting rules is kind of dumb.
So you're saying if it did ever happen, anything goes?
Well, not like gay stuff, but I mean with the chick, anything goes.
But
I guess.
what if you're hitting it from the front, he's hitting it from the back, and like your balls are slapping?
Right, that's what I was just saying. Is
do you
that's
stop?
part of the gig. If you can find two guys to fuck
Right.
you, is if you can find two guys that'll also say, I don't care if my fucking balls slap with Jerry's.
But-
and that's hard to find. There's a lot of guys that are like,
Especially a
"Fuck
guy
that.
of
I
Bruce's
don't want
age,
that."
his
But-
balls probably droop.
What if it was like underwater and it happened? Does that count?
It was in the pool.
Yeah.
It was in the pool.
But what I'm saying is, would you yourself be comfortable with that?
Who's a Jew?
Or would you have to
I
lay
would
down
think
the
that,
ground
that
rules?
by the time you're banging that chick, that you don't even notice.
So basically, you're saying
It's all in your mind. It's like the first time you eat sushi. You're like, oh, this is fucking raw fish. Oh, no. You know, this,
it could be
this
like
is going to be
sushi.
terrible. And then as soon as you start eating it, you're like, oh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It could be like
It's
sushi
probably
at
the
night.
same thing. When you're like once you're banging the chick, you don't notice your balls are slapping that.
you
chick's balls.
think it's just slapping her leg,
Or whatever.
or whatever, yeah,
I'm not thinking about that.
or jaws,
Thinking
whatever.
about whatever else is going on.
Right.
Bruce is looking at
Or
that
it's
dot
just
on
the
the
opposite.
wall.
That's all you can think about. It ruins the whole thing.
That's why you should pop that little blue pill because it's literally only your goal to stay
That's
hard.
what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Like you start realizing, like, oh no, and now it goes the whole mood and everything, and
You ruined the fucking porn for everybody, Bruce. You ruined it all. God damn it.
if you just start yelling, cut,
God, where'd you find this
I
fucking
can't
dude?
do it, cut.
Jenny, have you ever been in a three-way with two dudes? Well, no, you said you've never been DP'd.
I
So-
didn't say that I haven't been three-wayed though.
Okay, have you been in a three-way with two
Have you done the
dudes?
pterodactyl?
The pterodactyls?
I
where
mean,
it's
like,
at.
if I had
Double
a
fisted.
nickel for every night that I found myself in the bottom of a pile of
Come back to the
people,
pile. Did they turk your derb?
We're gonna get in the gay pile.
I mean, like, you're talking like early 20s,
That's
fresh out the gay
You know what,
bar,
though?
a lot of experimenting.
That's fucked up though that you've done all that, but you didn't do the DP.
No, exactly. Nobody. I mean, like, I wasn't brave enough for that shit. I always used to say back in the day that I was
Like-
saving my asshole
like-
for the
like-
man I married.
Like, wait a minute, I gotta draw a line somewhere.
So let me
Like,
ask
I
you
just
this.
slept with 3 chicks and 2 dudes, but DP, no.
No. I got standards.
Yeah, exactly.
What is standard
Self-respect.
etiquette in a three-way when there's two dudes? Do they both have to nut at the same time? Is it cool if like one dude finishes and then like you get railed by
That'd
the
be
other
super
dude for
awkward.
like 30 minutes?
Super awkward.
I think it all depends on your connection to the people. I mean, I've been in the threesomes
You're
with
done already?
multiple people. Exactly. I mean, like, say that the guy that finishes first is like your main homie, right?
Right.
That could probably cause some problems.
Yeah,
if
you just
Yeah, the guy's
continue to
banging
get
it for 2
drilled.
more hours.
Yeah. I mean, he's in there listening.
Sorry,
he's
bro.
like,
Right, he's like,
she's making all kinds of noises I've never heard
that's
before.
I'm
What
saying.
the fuck
Like,
is
he's
going
railing you way better than him.
Right. I mean, he's definitely going to be getting. I mean, like, there are etiquette. I mean, like, I think there are different rules applying to different people. Now, if it's two strangers, you know, I got no loyalties. I mean, that's all up to me, son. That's my vagina. I keep it open for business as long as I want.
Right. There's that was always the thing about it. Like, I've had a couple girlfriends that we would mildly discuss it, but it's always like, is it worth the risk of fucking up your relationship with this person? You know, because it happens. sometimes. It's like, you know,
I
it's like,
always-
oh, I want to fuck. You know, yeah, we're gonna do it. And when you talk about it, it's cool. And then once you do it, then
Somebody
somebody
gets
gets
jealous.
Yeah.
Somebody gets shitty. You know, and it's like,
And that's a female thing.
or you
really.
bang the other chick real hard. Now she wants you. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, I've had
or-
an issue before with he was making way more eye contact with her than he ever made with
Well,
me.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
You're
like, what
oh,
the
you
fuck?
like her better, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, now your
That just
relationship's
sounds so
fucking
catty to me.
Yeah.
weird.
Like was
I
it
wouldn't
a
either.
boyfriend that you
It
were
was
with?
a boyfriend. That's when I'm just saying, if it depending upon like,
That's women shit. Man.
yeah.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
yeah, it's all.
Oh, trust me, no, I've been on the other end of that woman shit. Like I
But-
said,
right.
I've been with plenty of women, and I tell you what, like, I think every woman should experience being on the other end of some fucking other bitch's crazy.
You know what? I was gonna say that. That's gotta be weird because, you know, chicks are crazy. And then
Yeah.
like now a chick with another chick. Now you got 2 crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
The last chick that
All the
I was fucking
emotional
around
shit
with was
and, you know, that women
bipolar.
and I'm not just trying to like blanket just say all women are crazy, but Women
she
are
was
different.
bye-bye.
How's
She was
this?
bye-bye.
Women are different than men.
Yes.
Like, just the way they approach shit mentally.
Right.
So, when you have both of that together,
Mhm.
the dynamic, like, that's weird to me.
Oh, and you almost like you can see what it's almost funny because it's like almost like having like a crystal ball or something. Like, I know if I were to hear such and such come out of some motherfucker's mouth, it would probably make me react this way.
Right.
So you're able to choose your words more carefully. I always think honestly I can manipulate a fucking chick like a dude, you know.
Right.
You know, like I could always do the right thing to say to a girl. I had the cutting edge technology
Right.
to get that information.
Well, sure. Well, you're a woman too,
Cutting
so
edge
you know, like innately.
You know, I had the market cornered. I had some insider trading.
Right.
What was like your go-to pickup line when you're trying to pick up chicks? I'll tell you mine in a minute, but
Oh Jesus!
right now I want to hear what yours
Yeah, I want
was.
to hear this.
I don't think I have. Honestly, you know what's really funny is
Jerry's
most of
got
the
a
women
go-to.
who I have been with have approached me first.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she
I'm-
just said, ladies love Cool J.
Ladies love Cool J. I mean, like, I have very recently got pulled out in public and told, you know, all of a sudden just turned around, like, look at her bubble butt by, like, random strangers. And, like, people, like, start grabbing at you and, like, you know,
Were they-
yeah, she totally got a fucking bubble butt. Look at that. They start
We're
smacking
like
it a little
eyes
bit.
wide shut,
Yeah.
mask party.
It's like, oh my God, this is so fucking happening right now. Like, my ass is on display and they like it.
Is Tom Cruise around here somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the last chick
What is
that
going
I had anything happening with, she liked the bubble butt. She used to come.
Did
'cause
she motorboat like?
I honestly didn't get around to sleeping with that one because she
Really?
was too crazy.
Oh, too crazy to fuck.
She definitely went.
I mean, she would have been a wild ride, but I would have had to prepare for the ride that was going to go on for like X amount of months. I'm still on, like
The
on.
downfall.
Yeah, I mean, like.
still on
gotta
the come
admit,
down
like
from
when you're
that.
coming
I gotta
down from
admit,
cocaine.
I always know them chicks like, dude, this chick is crazy. It's too crazy to fuck. You're like, I gotta fuck her anyway. So you just fuck her once and then make some kind of excuse to fucking get
But
away from
dude,
her.
she's-
Immediately.
I'm sorry, my doctor called me. I got syphilis.
But then-
Go get checked.
Just like I ain't looking for a relationship.
You
but
run the
whatever
risk-
will piss off a woman.
You run the risk of a fatal attraction, then, bro.
Yes. No, and I've been there too.
You know, I mean, like I've gotten
This
bricks
this
thrown
guy's
through
been
my
stabbed.
window.
Yeah, I have been
This guy's been
stabbed.
stabbed.
I
Yeah.
Cuban.
I don't do that anymore, but I used to like date crazy chicks all the time.
I hear that they are a fucking wild ass ride.
Oh, they are.
I mean,
But
just be ready for it.
Okay, so
well, in my experience, they're all. I mean, maybe I'm just a magnet.
you
for-
obviously don't have a go-to pickup line for chicks, but back in my prime,
Mhm.
I guess you could call it my prime.
Uh huh.
My go-to was, hey girl, you gonna go cuddle and watch some Twilight? Shit was on. Telling you,
Cuddle and Twilight.
Team
Chick-
Edward.
chicks love to cuddle and they love Twilight.
He loved the sparkly vampires,
See,
bro.
you know
Love
what
it.
was really funny is okay. I've never actually used a pickup line on a female. However, I have the correct parts in order to get plenty of pickup lines thrown at me.
Right.
And I can tell you one of my favorites.
Okay, let's hear it.
It was honestly, hey, you have nice tits and I've got a big dick.
That's pretty straightforward.
Hey,
I was
know-
like, this motherfucker ain't playing no games.
You know, it look good. My dick in between them big titties.
So like, yeah, that one made an impression. I mean, like, I was like,
It literally made impression. Made an indentation, huh?
Yes.
I mean, I tend to be a little bit of a size queen. That's probably part of the reason why I can't go full lesbian. Is because I do.
I thought you said I can't go poop.
Well, that would be if I was, you know, obviously a size queen and allowing the anal to happen. That would probably cause
Now, hold on.
problems.
When you say a size queen, fill me in here. What does
what
that
is a
mean?
size queen?
likes the
I love
big
big
dick.
dick.
I mean, what woman doesn't though?
I mean,
Why
like, I
Why
hate
would you?
size queens personally, but I love their boyfriends.
Okay.
That's
Fair
good,
enough.
actually.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
She's like, you not so much, but him.
Bruce likes her boyfriends too. See, look at that big ass Mountain Dew he's drinking.
Okay, since you're
I've always heard-
a size queen,
Mhm.
like what's a typical like like, oh my god, you have a little dick. I am not fucking that.
Oh God! Usually, if I just blow you, then it means that you got a small dick because I didn't even waste my time.
Oh my god,
Fair enough.
that's awesome.
Because
Well,
honestly,
here's a question I always ask.
What's
chicks. Like that though. No. First of all, that's fucking. You should at least get to do your chance.
see, you know what? Honestly, I'll tell you this much.
You never know. He might.
When
he
they
might. He might have learned through experience.
How to
Can
use
I?
it.
Okay,
Yeah, that
so
he doesn't have a big dick, so he
speaking
better
of
learn how to do
innovation
some other
with
kind of
small
shit.
dicks. I've honestly considered doing the small dicks because I'm like, maybe there'll be a good like starter for the anal.
Yes, I've always heard start with a small dick.
Start with a small dick and work your way up. So,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes I've considered doing that, but then, like I said, I'm torn because I want to save my asshole for the man I marry.
Your asshole's not torn.
I was gonna say, you got an asshole torn?
Dude,
No, my asshole.
I fucking was with a chick like that too, and I lived with her for years. The one who stabbed me. She was the same way, dude. She was crazy as fuck. She would do anything.
Sounds familiar.
We do all kinds of crazy
She
shit.
sounds like my
the same
spirit
shit. She'd be
animal.
like, no, you can't fuck me yet until we get married. Like, what the fuck, man? It's like
What kind of shit
it's
is
like
that?
it's like
For me, it was just an excuse.
it's like
I have no intention
anti-Catholic.
of getting married.
like a Catholic chick won't fuck you, but you can fuck
So
her
suck her
ass all
dick.
day.
I've heard that several times.
sucks
She
your
was like
dick.
the opposite of that. She's like, oh, you can fuck me any way you want, and we'll do all kinds of crazy shit. But
No
No
butt
anal.
stuff.
no
No
butt sex.
freaky shit with the
Until
butt.
we get married, then you can have it all day.
It's like a reward, man. That's
Hey.
what you get for.
Well, I'm
spending-
like, I'm not marrying you. You're crazy as fuck.
And then she had to go and stab you and just
Yeah.
ruin the whole
Yeah, that was
fucking
the end of it.
thing.
Didn't she
Clearly
stab you
you
over
made
like
the right
I
decision.
didn't ever tell you that what happened.
over like some
The
Cholitos
stabbing
or
story?
something? Right, y'all like
Well, the
cooking?
stabbing story's not that big of a deal. We just having a fucking argument. She's fucking starting fucking, you know.
Wasn't it over
Stabbing you?
food
She
though?
was Latin, so she would sometimes would just fucking have violent outbursts. You know, and she'd get pissed off.
So wait, so you're saying Mexican people are randomly violent?
No, she was Cuban actually.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah, actually, I'm from Florida. That's fucking accurate as shit.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, she would. Plus, we used to do a lot of cocaine. That made it worse.
Yeah.
So
It's a hell of a drug.
she's fucking freaking out, blah blah, in the kitchen, and she starts fucking, you know, swinging and shit. And I grab her like, you know, try to stop her from hitting me, and she's like, "What?" And the sink was right there, and there was a knife that she just grabbed, and I was like. And it was like slow motion. I was like, she did not just grab that knife. She's like, ah! It's like, she did. And she's about to fucking start swinging it. So she fucking went, you know, came down, and I fucking grabbed her like this and would fucking stab me right here.
Ugh.
Right between the thumb, you know, in the web.
Ugh.
And fucking blood came out. And then as soon as blood came out, she was like, oh my God. And I dropped the knife.
Did
I
you
was
think you were gonna die?
like, no. I knew it wasn't that big of a deal, but it is a big deal. It's
Well,
like
fuck yeah, it's a
my
big deal.
friend
She
said-
tried to fucking
'cause
stab you.
Right, exactly. So that's what my friend said. I was like, well, you know, I was like, well, she didn't really hurt me. It just hit me. in
Bitch
the
came at me with a
face."
knife.
She was real fucking like sorry immediately, and he's like, yeah, that's what she'll do when it's sticking out of your chest. And I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. He was like, I need to get out of here.
That's what she'll do when she's
So
fucking
my
Lorena
friend-
Bobbitt you.
So my
Yeah.
friend's like, my friend's like, you got to get out of there, like right now. Like he'd been telling me for a while, like, you need to get away from her. She's crazy. But then when I told her that she stabbed me, he's like, you need to get out of there right now.
Yeah.
He's like, and
Dead
I'll come
giveaway.
over there and get you, and you can just fucking stay at my apartment. And I was like, okay. So I went. She was in the house, so I went in the room and I fucking like real quietly took a fucking like hefty
Bag
bag
full of shit.
and I just started fucking throwing clothes and shit in it. And then I'm just kind of hanging out in the room. She's in the other room watching TV. My friend pulled up in the yard, and I walked out with that bag, and I was like, all right, see you. And I just ran out the door. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Ah! She started running out. I jumped in the car. Vroom.
Did you
She's
go back by
yelling,
and like
"Ah!"
pick up like all your tapes and
She had
CDs
my
and
fucking
shit?
dog. That was the thing. It was
Did
like,
she kill the dog?
No.
She didn't make
She
tacos
tried
out of
to
it?
use. Then she tried to use my dog as like a hostage for like.
I'm
a
gonna
week
make
or
doggy
something.
stew.
No, she was like, if you ever want to see this dog again, you got to talk to me, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm
God.
not fucking talking to you, you know, whatever. And then finally when,
You got the dog back though, right?
no, here's the deal. This is funny too. She's like, she was doing that for like a week or so, and I kept saying, no, I need my fucking, I love that dog, you don't understand. So I was like, fine. She's like, you need to talk to me, blah, blah. I was like, all right. I was like, oh, you bring the fucking dog over here, and I'll fucking talk to you.
Oh,
Okay.
you told her where you lived?
She knew where I was. 'Cause I
Oh.
was at my friend's house, and like
Right.
she knew where I was at. But, so she comes there, right? And she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm coming." And I watch her pull up. And as soon as she pulls up, as soon as she opens the door, I go, "Fred!" And he goes, "Word!" And he just ran out and jumped out the car and like ran around and ran out. I was like, "Come here!" And he's like, because he hadn't seen me for a week. So he heard my voice. He was like, "Phew!" He jumped out of the car and he ran around and he ran. And I was like, "All right, see ya." She came inside and closed the door. She's outside. "You fucking let me in, man." I was like, "No, the fuck out of here."
Oh,
And I
that's
was living with
hilarious.
her for like fucking 3 years or something.
Damn, dude.
Like, no, I mean, we were together for a long time.
You should have got like one of those "I survived the Kumba" shirts after you moved out.
Well, it was fucked up because she had a kid.
Right.
You got close to the kid?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like once you're involved in something like that, you're like,
Did
man,
they call you Dad?
Now if I leave her, you know, now he ain't got nobody. And like,
Did he call you Dad?
no, but I didn't ask him to. No, but
Did he call you that?
we
Once or
became
twice?
close, you know, like, and you're like, oh, now you got to break up with him too, you know. It's like, so that keeps you there longer than you know. I would have probably not been with her so long.
If you'd have just left, you probably wouldn't have got stabbed.
Hindsight.
Well, yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't have got stabbed. I mean, that's obviously an escalation of the fucking.
I wonder what happened to that
Okay,
kid.
He, as far as I know, he turned out all right. I mean, I don't think he's in prison or anything.
He hasn't
No,
shot up a mosque or
I
anything.
know people that know,
Nightclub.
that still know, you know, her.
Right.
So, and then I saw her when I was in Broken Head, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I saw her when we went to Florida.
Did she try to stab you then too?
No,
Did she run up and like hug you and embrace you?
Did she suck your dick?
sort of. Sort of.
Yeah.
I saw her at the club where we played, and we talked and shit. And then we went to, or we had a hotel down by the beach. She came there, and we kind of just sat out by the beach and talked.
She
Right
blew
on.
you, didn't she?
No,
No.
No.
No?
it was one of those deals where like I could have,
Yeah.
but it was like it's not a good idea.
You don't want to put your dick back in crazy again.
Right, it's like it's not a good idea. It's like, you know, she stabbed me with a knife and all that. You know?
Jenny, how do you feel about breakup sex? You ever,
I
you ever do
fucking
that?
firmly recommend it. It's some of the best sex I've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, in my previous relationships, breakup sex is typically pretty.
I
pretty
mean, like,
decent.
it's pretty, like, you know,
What exactly is that? Like, would you, before you fuck, you say, all right, this is the last time we're ever gonna fuck. We're
Well,
gonna break up.
kind of. I mean, like,
you never, like, slept with somebody after you broke up with them.
No, I'm
Because
I'm talking
no,
about.
really not. Because generally, when it's over for me, it's over.
No, I'm talking about like like two people get together.
There's a reason this is.
They have a mutual agreement. Like, hey, I think it's better off if we see other people. You want to have sex one more time before we call this quits?
That's happened,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if the sex is good enough and you, like, well, maybe I just want one last little taste. It's almost
Yeah.
like your last shot of heroin.
Right. Kind of. I guess I've never.
I
had
just want to
heroin,
remember
so-
this moment.
I just want, I mean, you know what? I mean, like, honestly, it is almost like heroin because it's pretty fucking good. You get, like, all that anger out.
Yeah.
Then you OD'd on the dick.
I OD on the dick every time. I start frothing at the
she
mouth.
OD'd.
Yeah.
But yeah, breakup sex is typically.
It's
typically
usually
the
pretty
best,
hot, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, even angry sex is pretty much up
Now,
there.
now see that there's
See, that's why.
there's kind of a weird
with
area
that
there.
chick, that's why I was like, dude, there's this fucking element
Surprise, she's about to whip out a knife and stab you?
of. Not that. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that, but no, like a certain tension
Oh, yeah.
that creates. I don't
Certain
know.
chemistry,
Yeah, it's a
certain
weird
things
chemistry.
go off, and you just all of a sudden.
Yeah, that you don't get with other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus,
I mean,
she had amazing fucking tits, dude. I mean, they're amazing.
Oh yeah.
Really?
yeah, you usually.
Yeah, some of the best I ever seen.
Hmm.
And they weren't fake either.
Really?
They look like they could be fake, but they're not.
Better than
That's
these.
rad.
It's like, bam!
Better than
I don't know
Oh,
about that.
titties.
I know.
You got a lot of side boob action.
Hey, we didn't get up to 15. I'm not bringing mine out yet.
But no, you were talking about like an angry sex. Like I've never like hate fucked the shit out of anybody.
Really?
But I mean, it's always something like man, like I would never want to fuck Rosie O'Donnell, but if given the chance, I would just hate fuck the shit out of her.
Really? You would
know?
fuck Rosie O'Donnell?
No,
Oh.
but I'd hate fuck the shit out of her. There's a
He
difference.
give her the old deliverance.
Yeah.
Squeal like a pig, Rosie. You squeal.
Yeah, I mean, it would not be pleasant.
You'd wear a Trump mask, wouldn't you?
I'd wear my hat.
It'd make it super unpleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do it in the back of a Volkswagen while you're at it.
Yeah.
Someplace very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Or you're
Crank
fucking her talking
Kramer.
about building a wall and shit. Yeah, there you
She's
go.
building a wall
Yeah,
in
get
her
her going.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll get her roaring.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely like a
You
big
can pick
difference. I
somebody
think.
better than that. Like,
I mean, I
I
don't.
would have hate fuck Megyn Kelly, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, if I had to pick,
They
like,
say like Beyonce or something.
no, because
Like,
I don't really,
you don't
I-
hate somebody better looking than that.
I dislike Beyonce, but
Kinda
I don't
like that,
necessarily hate
what's
her.
her name, Tommy Lauren chick.
Oh yeah,
Like, she's a
I
fucking
wouldn't.
bitch.
I wouldn't hate
I
fuck
would,
her
yeah,
at all.
I
But I
wouldn't
mean,
either.
yeah, she's good looking.
Yeah.
So, like,
I'm
you
not
gotta hate fuck her,
familiar.
and she's good looking.
I might hate
She likes to
crime
pop
fuck
that
her,
pee.
you know.
Pop that pussy.
She likes to pop that pee.
Pop that pee.
Pop
Hashtag pop that pee.
Hashtag pop that pee.
Hashtag.
Yeah, if you guys
Or
want to
that
read some
bitch-
funny shit,
That bitch from
Google that.
ESPN who got her car towed and treated that.
Aaron
the
Andrews?
tow
No,
driver,
Oh.
like shit, called her like a fat bitch or something.
Yeah, her fucking Britt McHenry.
Oh,
Like, she's good looking.
yeah.
What a bitch.
The only one I remember is what was her name? Fuck, the actress. She's got a big butt chin. Got a big ass chin. Reese Witherspoon. Remember
Oh,
that?
damn.
When she was like,
Oh, yeah, she was the
"You know
cop.
who the fuck I am?"
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. I was
yeah,
like,
she
"Really,
got pulled
bitch?"
over and
Yeah.
shit. She was all drunk.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, that's
stuff.
what I mean. There's plenty of fucking people that
Yeah.
hate fuck besides Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't
Reese
really.
Witherspoon's a good one.
He just wants to like
What's
lose
that?
Reese
control.
Witherspoon's a good one.
Yeah,
I
but I
hate
mean, I don't
fuck.
really hate.
He's
Reese
like, for it to be a
Witherspoon,
real hate fuck, you can't be sexually attracted
No,
to her.
she's gotta be ugly as shit, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You have to have literally
Like,
no
gotta be like,
attraction,
I
no
can't
respect for
believe
this
I'm
person.
even doing this. God damn it.
when you angrily hate fuck somebody,
man.
it has to be genuine. It has to be. Like for instance, no homo, but I'd hate fuck Anthony Kiedis.
Damn.
Right.
Just because
you
I
don't
can't,
like him.
I fucking
Yeah.
can't stand it.
Right.
What?
You know, I'd be like, blood sugar, sex, motherfucker. Oh, you know, like I'd have to take a little blue pill. 'Cause there's no way I'd be able to keep it up.
But how would you get in that
You
situation?
don't know, though.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
know. Jay.
Exactly.
You might fucking start enjoying it.
I doubt it. You know, hate fucking Anthony Kiedis. I might enjoy it because I hate him so
No, that's
much.
what I'm saying. You'd be like,
know?
he's hating this. Oh, this
Yeah.
is so good.
Holy shit.
You don't know what it, it might overcome the
But what if
But
he
it was-
loves
it-
your
it?
initial revulsion and be like, this is actually pretty fucking cool.
Maybe, but I'd still hate him.
Well, yeah, but that's why you're doing it.
I'd be like, fucking asshole. Please, the only reason you guys are still around, you know?
Time to give it away now.
Yeah.
Under the bridge.
But yeah, totally no homo. I would not recommend anybody fuck Anthony Kiedis. But give it
Why?
a chance.
I had like a huge thing for Anthony
No, that's
Kiedis
what
growing
I
up.
I never really
Yeah.
asked him why.
He hates them.
Why exactly do you hate
I
him
just-
so
He
much?
hates the
Well,
Red Hot Chili
For
Peppers.
one, I
period.
think they're overplayed. Every time I turn on the fucking radio, there's a fucking Chili Pepper song on. And the fucking Californication song's like their #1 song that I hear all
Yeah,
the
I'm not-
fucking
I'm not
time.
big
I
on that
fucking hate that shit.
No.
Now, if you'd have asked
That
me,
song's way down on the list for me.
if you'd have asked me like early '90s, like, hey man, you like Red Hot Chili Peppers? I'd be like, yeah. They're
Let's say
all
back
right.
in their heroin-soaked days.
Yeah, yeah, I dig them. But now it's like every time you turn around, it's fucking Chili Peppers. Like when they played the fucking Super Bowl, I was like, this
Yeah.
is bullshit. You know.
Well, they were in it for like a whole 30 seconds, so yeah, it was bullshit.
But even then, like it fucking sucked.
He's like, it was 30 seconds too long.
No, trust me, he's bitching the whole time. He's like, fuck
Yeah.
this. I ain't watching it. And he was like in the kitchen, like cooking something. Like, eating chicken wings.
I was like,
But
fuck that.
ever
I
since
watched
I've known
this
him,
shit.
he's hated the Chili Peppers. And
I
I've known
just-
you for like, what, 4 years?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
No,
even when
ever
we first
since-
started hanging out, but you like Chili Peppers, he's like, fuck no, I don't like the Chili Peppers. And it's always been that way.
People
ever
tag
since.
me and shit on Facebook all the time, like, oh, Chili Peppers are coming to town. It's like, fuck you, man. I hate the Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Like he hates him.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck the Eagles. It's
See,
Jerry's like, fuck the Chili
for me
Peppers.
to have a line.
A line.
Yeah, it's like where I like them, and then there's a line where it's like now the music that they make is
Yeah,
kind of.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if you'd asked me
I
early
like that.
90s,
I like
yeah,
that
like 'em.
album they made with Dave Navarro.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
That
one
was
hot
a,
minute.
Yeah, that was a good
that,
album.
that was decent.
And
Yeah.
Blood Sugar
Decent.
Sex Magic is a good album.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Mother's
Mother's Milk.
Mother's
Yeah.
Milk. Yeah, like those are all fucking good albums. And then Californication to me is like half good.
Garbage.
And, like there's like half good songs on it, and then the other half is like what they turned into now, which is like radio fucking songs.
I mean, that's
They become
essentially
real
what they are
commercial
now.
and, like,
Yeah.
They used to be all taboo, like
I liked
whenever they
it
pulled
better.
their cocks out with
Right,
the
with
the
socks.
socks
on.
Yeah, they were
I've
pretty
actually
cutting
pulled
edge
that
back
Like I said,
then.
and they played like funk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
that was
their-
what you
their-
loved about
their
them.
music is not that way anymore. It's
No.
like now it's like just regular.
Flea is still, like,
mainstream radio rock.
One
Flea-
of the best bass players
I'll
on
give,
the planet.
I'll give Flea the credit. He
They're a
is
good
an
band.
amazing
I
bass
mean-
player.
Yeah.
I just don't like the songs they write now.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I'm
their more recent stuff is pretty,
Lame.
forgettable.
Garbage.
hate-
you
I brushed
can't-
my teeth
I
to
hate
it.
that
You can't
song,
forget Californication because it's on the radio every fucking
Yeah.
5 seconds.
No, and that's like fucking like 18 years old
Yeah,
now.
it's out there. Fucking
So-
No, that's it. I like half that album. There's some good songs on that album.
The
It's
only-
not all garbage.
The best Chili Peppers album ever, though,
The Scar Tissue's pretty
wa-
okay.
was the one that I listened to with the volume all the way down. It was amazing. From beginning to end, it was just peaceful, quiet, tranquil. It was
No,
good.
because I remember the last new song I heard from them. I just remember thinking to myself, man, this is
What happened?
Yeah, like this is the Chili Pepper man. This is lame.
Yeah.
You're like,
So you're on board with me that Chili Peppers suck.
now they suck.
Thank you.
But I still like that music that they made back then.
Back
So I wouldn't
but
say
I don't-
they suck. You know what I mean? I'd say
I hate them
say
so
they
much.
used to be good, but they're not that good anymore. But I'd still probably listen to and play those old songs.
I hate them so much now that I won't even go back and listen to the good stuff that
No.
they did before.
Even if it's like
Right.
even
I
if
won't allow myself
anything's
to do it.
on the radio, or even if I accidentally play something, he's like, fucking turn the shit off right now.
yeah.
It's like instant. Like, turn the
I
shit off.
fucking
Turn on
hate
some
it.
ICP, goddammit.
Yeah.
Some good quality, wholesome family music.
Yeah.
Guys are talking about heroin and shit. Yeah, I fucking hate the Chili
Most
Peppers.
fucking drug bands, though, you notice that. Like, if
When they get off the
if
drugs,
they
they
live
start to
past,
suck.
yeah, if they live past
Like
the-
Motley
the
Crue.
drugs and the partying, and they get straight, they usually their music starts sucking.
Now, here's something. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before on air. I may have said it to you guys before. But you would think with the heroin epidemic in this area being as bad as it is, we'd actually have some decent fucking musicians.
Yes.
And
You would think that.
Not that I'm ripping on the musicians that I do know and do enjoy, but you'd think we'd have a lot more and
Yes.
a lot better.
Yes.
I think the heroin today is not the heroin of yesterday, though.
I want to use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that as an
Because
excuse.
honestly, they fucking cut all heroin now to, like, you seriously have, like, a 50-50 shot of dying every time you fucking do it. And it's honestly stupid. But I feel like,
It's
you
so
know...
damn strong you couldn't play if you wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
But
That's-
back in the day, the heroin was different, man.
Did I ever
And-
told you that story?
No, I don't think so.
Did me and my friend when I moved to Florida when I was young. Or I told you that when I was young, I was on
Yeah.
a quest to do every drug there was.
Damn.
Like, no, I'm serious. Every drug I could get my hands on.
There's
I'd take
3
it.
that I would never do.
Right, but I didn't do
Did it
heroin.
involve butt stuff?
But we lived in this apartment place, and,
I
then
gotta
fucking,
draw the line
and the
somewhere.
heroin junkie lived downstairs. You know,
Right.
and then I moved to Florida with my friend, started a band. Like, you know, we were gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
We were listening to fucking all that Seattle shit, and then Nirvana was out, you know, fucking Alice in Chains. And we're like, oh man, we're gonna fucking like, use that. Let's get some heroin and write some songs. It's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. It's like, you know, I hate needles, so I'm not doing it, but I'll snort it. It's like, so he's like, I talked to the junkie downstairs. He said, get it. It's like, okay, so we get it.
That's pretty bad when you got to hit up a junkie.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, where the fuck else you find? I mean,
Go to
this
the
guy
heroin
was a
junkie.
fucking junkie. So
You know
it's
he's
like,
got it.
You know he knows where to get it. Like,
Yeah.
just ask him. Can you get us a fucking
Roscoe down
you know?
the corner of
Yeah.
43rd and
Yeah, so
Saratoga.
he got 20 bag or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And so he brings it back,
Comes back and it's really a
and
10
we fucking
bag.
throw it down on the fucking. No, he was actually straight up for a junkie, but straight up as a junkie can be. Anyway, so he brings it back. And it's like a powder.
Right.
Brown powder. So he puts it down We cut it in lines of real small, like I'm used to doing cocaine.
Yeah, everybody likes the fat
Right.
ones.
Really
Yeah.
tiny fucking lines. You know, it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, well, fuck it, let's do it. Okay, so we snort it up. We're like sitting around, like, I don't know, about 5 or 10 minutes. It's like, oh man. Went in the bathroom, you fucking puke. No, I swear, you puke, and then all of a sudden you start itching and shit. Like, what the fuck? And then my friend, he goes in the bathroom, he pukes, he comes out. I'm like laying on the couch and shit. It's like, okay. He's like, we gonna do this? He's like, then we're gonna write some songs, right? He's like, yeah. He gets his guitar. He's like, he couldn't even make a chord.
At what point did you guys suggest doing more heroin? Did
No.
it ever happen?
That's where I go. Or he couldn't even make a chord. And then I'm sitting there and I look down and I go, well, obviously, this is something you gotta work on. And I'm not interested in that. You know, like, so I marked this off the list and we'll never do it again. Never did it.
Did you give the rest of it to the junkie? Like
No, we did it all.
Oh,
Between me
You
and
gotta
him.
cop out. What the
No,
fuck,
yeah,
man?
Bubba,
We're
that-
doing heroin.
What happened was, after we just said no, and we had fucking apartment, you know, had 2 couches like this.
right.
So I was laying on this couch, he's laying on this couch. We just laid there for 4 hours. It's like you're just laying, like, itching, fucking, oh, wow, you know.
This is
And
kinda
high as
weird.
fuck, dude. I mean, I can see why people do it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's fucking, you could fucking get used to this real fast.
Right?
But it's like, I know the down, you know.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I always say I don't know why anybody does it, because you never hear a fucking story that goes, and then I did heroin and everything was great. You know, it's
I
like,
got promoted at work.
right,
Got
exactly.
that raise I was striving for.
Right. So it was like, you know, obviously this is not something you could just do it and then, like I said, continue to do what you got to get used to it, and then you got to
Right.
play your guitar and shit while you're fucking fucked up. But
Yeah.
while you're doing that, you're becoming a junkie. You're like, well, this ain't worth it. So I didn't ever do it again. But it was funny as shit, because I said, it was like, I just remember, like, kind of was laying back on that seat, and then I was like, we're gonna do this, and then he got his guitar and he was standing up. Put the strap on, yeah, and he started trying to play. And he wasn't too bad a player, you know. But he's fucking, I mean, it was like he never fucking played in his life. You know,
Wow.
like, wow, you can't do shit.
So Jenny, I'm curious. You said there's 3 drugs that you'll never try.
Never try.
What are your 3 that you'll never try?
I bet I can guess 2 of them:
Go right ahead.
meth and heroin.
Yes. And crack.
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 Crack,
She's like, I'll do some cocaine.
Crack.
Oh, I'll fucking do
Well,
cocaine.
don't put that baking soda in it.
And
no.
technically, I mean, I used to roll, and, you know, heroin is a main ingredient of, you know, what we used to be
MDMAs or
in
whatever?
ecstasy, which was back more in my day. We had, like, combination. It was heroin and cocaine.
That's like
So,
a
technically, I have done it in that form. But
No, not straight up.
no, and honestly, the one time that I remember that we got a batch that was super heroin based, we didn't want to do shit. You know,
That's
like
what I'm saying.
usually you're
It
all
makes you
like,
puke too. If you're fucking.
I don't give a fuck right now. I want to fuck somebody. I have found myself like, it's just like Peter Griffin on fucking Family Guy. You're like, oh my god, this couch.
Right.
Oh, I've had that happen. I have seriously like dry humped a couch before from some really good rolls. But
Did you squirt?
a little bit.
Squirt.
I mean, that's not an unnatural, you know, it's pretty regular occurrence.
He's like, a little-
Really? Are you a squirter?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is going to take us
Just
to
the way
a
she
whole
said it.
Oh,
other.
man.
This is going to a whole nother place here, and I'm
I
going to
really
drive it.
hope that all my friends are listening, but I kind of doubt it since there's only
There are
8
no.
people.
Hey, she just
How many
said.
people are watching right now? 36.
5.
Damn it.
She
Fine.
just said there are no dry humps.
All slip and slides, huh?
Okay, so I'm definitely going to go here.
Alrighty.
When you squirt,
Mm-hmm.
is it just like the ultimate rush?
It's
Now let me preface this here by just saying I'm not into chicks that squirt. I think it's fucking gross. It's never happened to me before, but I don't think
Thank you.
I don't think I would want it to happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because it's like mainly urine, and I'm not into the golden shower thing. I might
Dude, that's
be,
what I was,
but
that's
I don't
what
know.
I thought.
It's
That's what I
pretty
thought.
involuntary, though.
But like, do
Yeah.
you lose all feeling
Well, that's the whole thing of it is like,
or all control? I should say.
from what I understand, most women who I know who are squirters, we're pretty sexual people.
Right.
Number one. So yeah, you tend to get a little overly excitable.
Okay.
Orgasming is not impossible for you. Hence that. I mean, usually whenever that happens, that means you probably just had one of the best fucking orgasms of your fucking life.
Right.
Sometimes. But
you do it regularly.
Yes.
Like every time?
Well, I mean, it all depends on the person I'm with, how well
Okay.
they know my body.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Usually.
So you're saying not everybody can make you squirt. It's just something that occasionally, when you get that good D, that you just
the good
need
D,
it.
the good tongue. I'm quite the fan of
hold on,
of
hold on.
riding
Most
the
chicks,
face.
most chicks have a spot. If you find it, you gotta find it.
So you're saying you'll sit on a dude's face?
I won't sit on a
and
dude's face and
squirt?
squirt. I'm pretty, and you know what? Honestly, it's awesome for the Kegel muscles because I literally squeeze those motherfuckers all the time because I really don't want this to happen because, yeah, it's kind of, just like you said, it's mainly
Urine?
it's aforementioned urine.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, like, if I'm riding a face, I'm doing everything I can.
But have you before?
No.
You've never squirted all over a dude's face?
Not all over his face,
That's
no.
what language fucking.
Because here's the
changes
thing.
Because if you say I made that chick squirt, people go, "Fuck yeah."
I was
And
gonna
if
say-
you go, I made that chick piss. they go, oh
Oh,
man.
no. Like, actually, it
Fuck
was
the piss
I
out of
fucked
her.
her. Yeah, exactly. Literally.
one of the first times I ever saw. You guys are familiar with Adam West, the
Yes.
comic.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in all. He's fucking everywhere. Everybody knows Adam West.
Yeah.
One of the first shows I ever saw with him in it, he was talking about making a girl squirt for the first time.
Right.
And, he was like, man, she, like, came in my mouth. And I literally, before I even knew what the fuck I was doing, I found myself saying out loud, what are you doing later? Like, I heckled him, but he thoroughly enjoyed it. He was like, if you play your cards right,
Nice.
That was one of those awesome moments for both of us. I mean...
So now, when you're with a guy
Uh-huh.
for the first time or whatever,
Mhm.
do you warn him?
Oh, yeah. I never blindly go into. I fucking totally tell them that it's like a Gallagher situation. Like, you might want to bring a fucking raincoat.
That's a risk I'd be willing to take. I don't give a fuck.
No,
I'm not saying, you know what I mean.
Let me ask you this.
So you were saying the first time I
I
ever
mean,
saw it.
it's
it
like
is
Splash
weird.
Mountain a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
You
Well,
better
you never-
be,
if
if
you've
you're
never
gonna
seen
get
it
wet
before.
on this ride.
No, but I'm saying, if you've never seen it before, it is weird.
It is.
It is. You're like,
I
what the
can
fuck?
imagine.
It's very involuntary, though.
Before you were sexually active, did you know you were a squirter? Or
Obviously
or
not.
did it surprise you just as much as it did him or her?
The first time it ever happened, it was with a girl.
Oh shit.
Was she like, fuck, not again? Or was she like, yeah, I made that bitch squirt?
See, it's a little different for women because, honestly, we have the same parts. Maybe we're more accepting of it. Obviously, if I'm willing to put
be.
my fucking mouth on it, I enjoy the taste.
Okay. So wait a second. So
Not
you
necessarily.
I mean, I like a usually cleaner caliber girl, so
but so you're saying you enjoy the taste of urine?
not urine. I'm talking about vagina, damn
Okay.
it. I enjoy the taste of vagina, but
You
I'm
ever been
saying,
down on a chicken and it was just like bad, bad.
oh, that usually you
tasted
can use.
bad.
You finger test it first.
I was gonna say it's no
You
different.
dipstick it first.
I mean,
You gotta
honestly,
check the oil before you go.
balls
you can
deep.
pretty much tell once you shove your hand in to try
I got
to,
you, yeah.
if there's the minute you stick your fingers in, like her vagina's exposed, there's
Yeah.
air coming off of it, and you automatically smell something.
Gotcha. I just didn't know if you had a cold or something one day and you just went.
Can't say that I ever have. I mean, like I'm just like the guys.
Going in blind.
I have shit to do. I'm not gonna waste my time. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
I got you.
I am usually I decide within like 10 minutes. A, if I'm gonna sleep with you. B,
Damn, that quick?
yeah.
Holy shit. No, that's just good information.
I mean,
Bruce is like,
Yeah,
fuck.
stop wasting my fucking
I mean,
time.
I'll usually know within like a few minutes.
15 minutes, like, this ain't going well. I gotta go.
I usually, I'll cut them off pretty early if I'm not feeling it. Like, nah. But definitely if you go and you try to just put a hand in, and all of a sudden the smell is too overwhelming.
The waft
Oh,
is
yeah.
like, oh.
It's like, oh God, that's usually that's usually a wait a minute.
Calling your friend like, hey, can you come identify this?
No, man, that's one of the classic women excuses comes in handy. I have a headache.
Right.
Or wait a minute, I'm really wasted. I think I'm getting ready to puke.
Right. Oh, yeah, I'm going to throw up.
I'm going to throw up.
Not
I'm
from
gonna
the
tell you
alcohol
what,
either.
I keep smelling your vagina. I know I'm going to puke.
Man, and you know what? A woman
You
will
need to
stop.
put that away.
A woman will stop if you say you're getting ready to throw up. A man, on the other hand,
He'll be like, I don't care. Here's a bucket.
go do your thing, baby. I'll be right here. There's toothpaste in there on the counter.
Right, exactly. Here's a bucket. I'll just
Very
get behind
true.
you here.
I've heard of the horror stories that supposedly chicks were throwing up and the guy was inside of them and they kept going.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'll just get behind you here.
Yeah,
Here's a bucket.
I hear that the contractions are
Feel
fucking
free.
amazing.
Feel free.
Oh, yeah.
What, she was puking over the smell of her own pussy, or what?
I'm talking about you just utilize the grand old I am too wasted, I'm getting ready to throw up, it's time to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You
Right,
know.
but for, let's say she was the same. For dudes, that doesn't always work.
It does not always work.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't care.
You've never banged a chick that was throwing up?
No, can't
Really?
say I have. No.
Like she said, the contractions are amazing.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
That's,
just hearing
that's close to Cosby.
yeah,
You know.
just hearing that sound, I was
That's
just
real
be like,
close.
No, fuck that. I made her. I fucked her so hard she threw up.
No, I'm just saying like that. That's real close to Cosby. And like,
Kind of.
Can I ask
If
If
they're
she's
passed
throwing
out.
up, then she's passing out pretty quick.
Yeah. Jenny's got a question
Yeah.
here.
Have you guys ever heard of what a toboggan is?
A toboggan?
It's a position. Have you ever heard of what a toboggan is?
do you put her on her head and wear like a
No,
cap?
man. This is genius. I actually read this shit on the internet when the interwebs first
You
became
skull
available. Okay, now this is how you toboggan, right? You fuck a girl at the top of a flight of stairs, right? She's on all fours. Just as you are getting ready to come, you donkey punch her, grab an arm in each hand,
Yeah.
like you donkey punch her shoulder blades, right? Like she just drops. And then you grab an arm in each hand and you ride her down the stairs.
That is amazing.
Oh, that's the Jamaican sled team.
Is that what that's what a toboggan is?
I
isn't
call it a
Yeah.
Jamaican sled team.
A
That's what I
Jamaican-
call it. But you gotta be like, yeah, man. Bam.
But I hear that's quite the ride if you make it all the way down. She's gonna be super pissed though,
I agree.
possibly unconscious.
I was going to say like that's borderline assault.
No, that's not borderline. That's definitely
assault. You
yeah.
donkey punch that bitch.
Yeah.
My favorite's an angry pirate. I love it. That's still my favorite one.
Which one was that?
It's where you shoot in her eye and then you kick her in the knee and she's going, arr.
Hopping around on one leg.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Gotta love the angry pirate. Yeah.
I've known that since I was like 15.
Oh yeah, when the internet first came out, how many fucking different things did you look
Yeah.
up?
Well, it was actually at my first job. It was like my first job ever, and it was like
Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
And I worked with this cokehead named Dave. This dude was a cokehead. He got like at his fucking break and just started a big fucking line of cocaine. He'd come with his nose bleeding. Dead serious.
Hey kids,
Yeah.
ready to make some
Dead
pizzas?
serious. He was a cook too, so he'd come in and
That's
just
what I'm saying.
straight.
Like, ready to make some pizzas?
Yeah. He would come in and just straight fucking. He called himself Sheeter McGavin because he had to sheet the dough. So he called himself fucking Sheeter McGavin, but it was a fucking stupid name.
Did you ever see Rob Wilfong there?
at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
No,
He's with
can't
the
say
band.
that.
He's with the
He's with the
band.
He's with the band. But we're sitting there and he's telling me all these jokes. I'm like 15. I'm like second weekend, and he's like, "Hey man, you know what an angry pirate is?" I'm like, "No." He's like fucking sitting there twisting pizza in his hand. He's like, he drops it and he looks at me real serious. And he's like, "It's when you shoot in her eye and kick her in the knee," and all of a sudden he steps back and she goes, "Arr!" in the middle of fucking Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. You know, that's cool. I never heard that one before. He told me like a 30 of them like later that day. I'm like, cool, man. It was just a weird experience getting events from this cokehead.
What's the weirdest sexual position you'd say you've ever been in?
The Emily Rose.
What?
Is that an exorcist or
I was gonna
exorcism?
say it's when that guy is working your fucking vagina so good that you're like climbing up walls and your eyes are rolling in the back of your head.
Okay, all right.
Like
That's not really a
there's a
position.
demon coming out, man. That's my favorite
That's not
though.
really- no, I'm saying that's not really a position.
I call it a
It's
position.
more like a state of mind.
I love the okay, so I don't know. I think
Like the
that honestly, that
actual
toboggan
positioning.
one to me was always pretty fucked up. And
But you've never
did
done
that?
that
Done
yourself,
that?
though, right?
no,
No, I'm talking about things you've
At least,
done
like,
things
yourself.
that I have
Stand
done.
up 69.
That's God, stand up 69.
You got a strong motherfucking dude.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, right. Because I'm not exactly a small chick. I gotta have like a fucking lumberjack.
Well, you
to
said
hold
Any,
you-
me up.
any guy. I mean, it's like you could throw your fucking back out fucking doing
Now,
that.
see, when
Is that what happened to you,
When-
Bruce?
when I do a stand-up 69, I prefer to be the one that's being held up. so that's really hard for me to achieve that. I mean,
you could get one of those teeter hang-up things. And like spin, it hangs you upside down.
that could
And
work.
then just have her walk up to you.
That could work.
Get you some of those. What were those moon boots? What they
Yeah.
like did the equilibrium and they hung upside down. Is that what they called them?
I'm not for sure.
Deuce Bigelow wore them.
And his son-in-law,
Yeah.
those things where he hangs it
Gravity
from the door
boots,
frame.
I think is what they were called.
Yeah, I think
Gravity
that's what they're
boots.
called,
Yeah.
There you go.
Most difficult thing I have ever done. I don't even know if
Not
there's a fucking name
difficult.
for it.
It's like your favorite.
My favorite. I'm a good fucking fan of a reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl's always good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I love it when he's like sitting up behind me, totally grabbing my tits, and I'm riding him. I think that's great. You know, maybe he kisses the back of my neck a little bit.
The back of the neck is
It's
a
very
good
Roger
way,
Stone, yeah. So
Yeah. Very true.
it's very. I'm a sucker for it.
Oh yeah,
Hmm
that's good to know. Write that down.
I think Bruce is getting hard over here. He's like,
The table's starting to shift a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. I think he just whipped his dick out.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
You had to,
I
man.
knew it. He was like, here it comes. Here it comes.
Uh,
Whip it out, Joe.
Had to do it at least once.
Let's ask Jenny what she would do here. Let's just say, hypothetically, a dude that you were kind of making out with, kind of heavy. Or whatever.
Oh, shit.
Just, like you had no
I already
intention.
said I know it was a mistake. I
Oh,
shouldn't
hold
have
on,
done
hold
it.
on, hold on.
Oh wait, I want to hear this.
So you're going at it pretty hot and heavy with this guy. You have no intentions of doing anything sexual more than just,
Tongue in his fart
Yeah.
box.
yeah, not even that. But you're making out with this dude pretty heavy.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden he's just like, fuck it, and just whips his cock out. Do
I
you
got-
instantly change your opinion of this dude and want to do something
But you're in a
sexual with
Sonic
Is the
drive-through.
dick big?
it? I mean,
But I'm in a Sonic drive-through.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did I meet this person in the Sonic drive-through?
No.
No.
He ordered a
I've
blue
had that
slushie and
happen
that was
He's
it.
a homeless guy. Just got in your car.
I had that happen before, but it was in a Crystals down in Jacksonville. I met somebody in a drive-through, and he followed me home.
Did you fuck him?
That's kind of creepy.
No, but he tried.
Right, right. Of course he tried.
I was drunk as shit, and like I was just like I
course he
have
was
no
trying.
idea what's going on.
Why
You were
the
like,
fuck else
I'm
would he
about
do
to
that?
go puke, and he was like, I don't care.
Exactly. I got this cut from Sonic. You go ahead.
But okay, so the question is I'm making out with somebody, and he pulls his cock out,
Yeah.
and I'm
just presents it to you in like a grand fashion, like there it is, baby.
is he attractive?
I mean,
Bruce.
it's Bruce. Yeah. Let's just say you were making out with Bruce and he whipped his dick out. What would you do?
I already
I
said
don't.
it was a mistake. I was young. It was dumb. I did it one time, and it didn't work. And they won't. I told them about it, and they won't let me. Fuck.
Well, it was cold that night, wasn't it? It was cold.
I
It was in
I tell
Florida,
you what.
but actually, for Florida, it was cold.
I tell you what. Let's settle this once and for all. Once you guys just start making out, we'll time it. In 5 minutes, you whip it out. We'll see what she does.
It was a bad move, man. I was drunk. As
Hey, he
fuck.
went for it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like,
do
hey.
you give him props or do you not give him props for that?
I mean, like I said, I told you guys what my favorite pickup line was, and it was pretty successful.
Right.
You know,
It made an indentation.
Yeah, but you already said that you're a size queen. And he's
Exactly.
like, oh, I got a big giant cock, and you were like, fuck yeah.
And you know what? He had the big giant cock to back it up.
Well, yeah, well, you don't say that if you don't.
I was gonna say, yeah. Every guy I've ever known.
Trust me, Bruce.
There's plenty of them
Yes,
that
you do.
There's plenty of them that do.
I use that line all the time.
That's what I said. Like,
And trust
you ever
me,
been with a guy
on the-
that says,
on the
like,
wife,
that
and it
told
never
you,
works.
oh, I got a big giant cock. And then he got back and he was like, ding.
And like I said, usually I get in that situation and that motherfucker's getting his dick sucked and I'm moving along.
Well, hey, you know what though?
And that's honestly a parting courtesy.
I was gonna
gift
say,
I don't have to
that's
give.
a
courtesy.
win for him.
That's a courtesy.
Yeah.
It's a win for him.
And I hate to tell you this, like, my blowjobs are pretty special.
I was going to say, hey, he got something.
I
Yeah.
mean,
He should get nothing for that kind of false advertising.
Yeah.
That's
like, seriously, there used to be a drink named after me in the gay bar. You know
Shit,
what it was called?
if I knew that,
what's that?
The ultimate
The
dick
Hoover?
sucker.
Oh.
Nice.
if I
Yeah.
knew that, I'd fucking do it.
What? Have her suck
I'd
your
just
dick?
say I got a giant cock all the time. If they're well, you don't, well, I'll blow you.
Well,
anyway.
it's not just. It's honestly not.
Hey, well, shit. I'm gonna lie all day.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm deep as a puddle. I usually have to have somebody who I find like extremely attractive in order to have sex with them.
Right.
You know, the
Huh.
big dick
Deep
helps,
as a
but
puddle, I get it.
yeah, deep as a puddle. But I mean, like, okay, Ron Jeremy's got a big dick. I still don't want to fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want to fuck Ron
No,
Jeremy either.
I mean, and he's got those sweet, trustworthy eyes. You know, but I don't think.
Yeah,
I
he's
could.
also got like that cheesy
Pedophile.
pedophile look.
It's
like,
too, like he's got that mustache.
yeah, it's like he looks like a creepy dude.
Yeah.
I can never fuck Ron Jeremy because he reminds me too much of Mario.
Yeah,
Doink.
put that
Burn,
little hat
burn,
on him.
Yeah.
Denim, denim, denim.
Yeah.
Denim, denim, denim.
They should fucking cut the music to his fucking videos.
That'd be hilarious.
He's like banging a chick.
No, it's the one up. Ding, ding,
Yeah.
He got a mushroom.
Right on,
Oh! He's
Right on,
getting
right on,
bigger
right on.
by the second.
That would be funny.
I was gonna say, if he
He's
got a
getting
mushroom, would
ready
his
to
mushroom
come,
head get
that
bigger?
Crazy, man.
Oh, shit. What the fuck else can we talk about here?
Apparently, we just like asking me questions about my sex life.
Well, I tell you what here. Let's
That's
wrap
what Jerry does when we get chicks down here.
let's wrap this up here. But before we go, I would love to get a reaction video
Oh,
of you
yes.
watching the milk and
Please.
cereal video.
Okay.
It would mean a
Yes.
lot to me.
Mean a lot
If
to
you-
all of us and our viewers.
Yeah, if you watch
And Bruce,
this video.
especially Bruce.
Why me?
I don't know, just because
I
we
told
want
you,
to
I'm
pin it
not,
on
I'm
you.
not into it. Jerry's fascinated by it. I don't get it.
I don't.
Should I be scared?
No, you'll like it.
But that's the fetish thing. Is this weird shit. It's like what different things turn on different people. It's just
Oh,
strange.
shit. We got my buddy from Canada. Shout out.
Oh.
Dusty, shout out Dusty B.
Canucks. Hey man, I'm sorry about what happened up there.
Dude, I am. Me
no,
too.
that's really fucking awful.
Hey, Daniel, I need to come up there, dude.
It shows you, dude, bandanization is everywhere. Breitbart has strong reach. All over the world.
Yeah, for sure. I want to go to Canada. I want to meet this dude, hang out with him. He's a pretty cool dude. I met him playing fucking Call of Duty.
Dude, I have like 3
Yeah.
really good Canadian friends on
Yeah.
Facebook.
He's a pretty
So
good dude.
I'd like to go up there too and visit all of them.
Let's go, man. Let's go up there. He's in BC. Represent.
I think that the
Okay.
ones I know are in Quebec.
I've got the video queued up here. I've got it at full blast on the volume, so everybody listening and watching at home or via wherever the fuck you are when you're listening to this or watching or whatever can hear this. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here is Jenny Day watching the milk and cereal video.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, it went away. Oh, I got
And for anybody that wonders, I mean, we've talked about it
Yeah.
1,000 times. But
you
the
can
Milk
find
and
this
Cereal
on
video is Roxy Ray.
Yes, Roxy
And you
Ray.
just Google Roxy Ray Milk and Cereal. I'm sure you'll
Yes.
find it.
Go to efucked.com. Okay, here we go. Hold it more over here so the camera sees your face. This is epic.
Are they pouring the milk in?
They're pouring something in. Well, it's frozen now. All I see is gaping asshole with Fruit Loops in it.
Yes.
Is that almond milk? At least they're
Yes.
eating half.
Yes, she noticed. She noticed.
Well, it's
Listen,
frozen. I don't have a choice.
Hold on. Let's
At least they're eating healthy.
I mean, the Fruit Loops kind of kills it, but I mean, they're being conscious. They're trying to make a difference. It's like that lady who goes into fucking Bob Evans and orders like the staffed and stuffed pancakes, but gets a Diet Coke.
I don't know why it won't load past a certain spot there.
Oh my.
You wore it out. That's why.
Right? You're like, you've watched this video 1,276,000 times.
Jesus Christ.
We think you have a problem. efuck.com. When efuck thinks you have a problem,
Yeah,
you're
right.
fucked.
That's shitty. I have such horrible service that it's not going to.
Dude, I told you, phones don't work down here. It's like a nuclear
yeah.
bunker.
But I'm connected to Wi-Fi though.
I feel like I
well,
just
that-
dodged a bullet because
Yeah,
I
you
only
did.
got like 30 seconds into that, and I was
Your
not.
face was already fucking jacked up.
Well, you know, like
Dude,
okay,
it made me watch it. I was like, what the
what
fuck?
the fuck? Like,
Oh, you
I
haven't
get
seen
I
nothing
get the
yet.
general idea though of what's going on here, and like I
Oh, but there's more.
Yeah.
why are there? I mean, like, can you guys maybe honestly answer me a question?
What's
Somebody here has got to know. There's 3 of you here. I'd like to think the odds that 1 in 3 of you probably have interest in assholes.
Jerry does, for sure.
Obviously, he's showing me this milk and cereal
No, that's
video.
what I'm saying.
So I mean,
It's
like, do
slowly
you really
loading.
like
It's his
to
thing.
genuinely watch women gape their assholes?
No, but
No,
I think
it's
it's
just
hilarious.
Funny. We think it's funny.
Yeah, it is hilarious.
It's funny.
Because honestly, like, you know, I have friends who tell me that they're getting like requests from these people they're meeting online, and you know, guys always ask for like very very specific shit. Like, they're always like,
Online is fucked.
oh, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I've seen like, I want you to take a picture in front of the mirror with your legs spread, and all you ever get back is bad angle of cock. You know, he's like, I want you on all fours, and I want you to gape that asshole for me, but I'm just gonna send you a bad angle of my dick.
He sends you the bat signal.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, well, it's not going to load, so
You
Damn
do
it.
that?
fuck it.
You send the
If
bat
someone
signal.
asks you to do that, you do it?
I didn't say I was personally asked or if I personally
Okay.
participated.
No, I'm just saying. Like, that,
I
that seems
plead the
fucked up.
fifth.
No, because you don't know what
1,
that
2, 3,
person.
4,
You don't know what that. But I'm saying, you don't know what that person does with that picture.
No, and that's why I genuinely, I'm not one to participate in this.
I
I have,
like, well, you know.
online dating is for suckers.
No, I mean, I'm just saying in general.
I don't
Like,
have a Plenty of Fish account or a
let's say,
Tinder
Let's say, for
or-
instance, that you did that, right? And then you were successful in your comedy career. There's nothing to say that.
Oh,
this-
I'm sure there's some
there's
videos
nothing-
on the internet.
No, but I'm saying there's nothing to say that some person wouldn't say, hey, remember that picture that you took of your fucking puss gaped open in front of the mirror? Like, if you don't give me $50,000,
I hope
Doesn't
so,
it
like-
usually have to have my face in it in order for me to be identifiable?
No, but you know what I'm saying.
So if you're getting a picture of my vagina, chances are my face isn't in
No,
it.
but you know what I mean.
I mean,
Like,
my
that's the danger of doing that kind of shit.
well, yeah. I mean, it's
That's
just
the
like
thing.
if you want to be a
do
politician,
it,
do you really
don't
want
put
to
your
smoke
face
that
in it.
marijuana?
Or like fucking Anthony Weiner was just taking pictures of his cock.
Don't go to that fucking like men's
on
room
Twitter,
and
like,
tap
well,
your foot in
well,
the bottom
well,
of the
I
stall.
used that name. What was that name he used?
Oh, I
Pizza
can't
guy?
remember. It
He
was
had some
hilarious.
cheesy
though.
ass name.
Yeah.
I'm here to fix the
It's like,
cable.
no one will ever figure out that I'm Carl Hungus. You know, or whatever. It's like,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yes,
something.
they will.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Something like.
No, Carl Hungus is from Big Lebowski.
No, but his name was.
No, his
something-
name was Danger.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it Carl Danger?
It was Carlos Danger.
Carlos Danger.
Carlos Danger. That's what it
Yeah.
was,
yeah.
yeah.
No one will know that Carlos Danger is really Anthony Weiner.
No.
No. Wait, yes. They fucking will.
His comedy career is just taking off, man.
Dude, did
Yeah.
you see Kellyanne Conway doing comedy?
No.
Oh my God.
I heard it was bad.
That's how it shows you, dude. It shows you. 100%. Watch that. You go, dude. Getting elected.
Is it
Getting
alternate
someone,
comedy?
helping someone get elected president is probably hard. But this shit, fucking difficult. Because she's up there bombing like a motherfucker. You going,
she
this
should-
is the person that's smart enough to help Donald Trump get elected president.
She bombs
Can't
so
do
bad
comedy.
she should be
Because
the
comedy is hard.
what's the war general guy?
Mad Dog Madison.
Mad-
Yeah, but what's his
Madison.
position? The
Secretary of Defense.
She bombs so bad she should be the Secretary of Defense.
Yes. No, it's fucking horrible. Dude. No, but I thought that when I was watching it. It's like that shows
Where'd
you
you
how.
watch it at?
That shows you. It's online.
Oh, is
You
it?
just look it up.
Really?
I'm waiting for the E-fuck video.
Kellyanne Conway.
So basically, did she like Corey Feldman it and just fuck it up like really bad?
Oh my God,
No,
Corey
she's
Feldman.
just
Corey
doing.
Feldman.
She's trying to make fun of the news. It's fucking hilarious.
You know they actually.
It's like it's awful, but you're like, it just shows you. Like I said, it was like, dude, comedy's fucking hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Like not everybody can do it.
I can't do it.
It's better when it's organic, honestly. Like some of my favorite shows have been when I've been like totally unprepared, have nothing, and just do crowd work.
Sure, I don't even mean that. I just mean like it just shows you how difficult it is.
It is.
It's not easy. And like I said, like this chick fucking just helped Donald Trump get elected president. She's up there bombing like a motherfucker. It's not like, oh, you can just do it. I hear a lot of fucking bitter radio hosts that are like Savage, Michael Savage. He hates comedians because he fucking bombed.
Right.
And he's like on the radio all the time. Comedians, fuck two-bit hacks. Fucking blah, 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 blah. It's like, you just weren't funny, motherfucker. That's why you're on
Somebody
the radio
kicked you
now,
out of their
bitching,
comedy
'cause
club.
you're yeah, because you fucking suck. There was a fucking comic. I didn't tell you that? There was a comic in the alt-right group, fucking Nazi comic.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Did he tell Hitler jokes?
No, I'm saying
Hitler.
he was he was just in the comic group.
Right.
But then he started fucking with me, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was looking at his profile picture. It's like a comedy club in New York. And I'm like, what the fuck? I went to his
Was
profile.
it Michael Richards?
No. Yeah, exactly. It's Kramer. No, so I go to his profile. I was like, what the fuck? Is a fucking comic? And then I went back. I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure he sucks. You know, it was like, you hate the Jews because they told you suck. He didn't say anything. I was like, oh, you notice he's not addressing his shitty comedy. He's like, fucking asshole.
What did Hitler tie his shoes in? Little Nazis.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's
That
it.
makes perfect sense. I said, this show business run by Jews. And they're like, oh, you're not funny. And he's like, I fucking hate Jews. I'm going to join the Nazi party.
That is going to be our time this week, folks. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in on Facebook Live. Thanks, everybody, for listening on iTunes and Stitcher. Also, Google Play, if there's anybody out there that's into that. I do apologize for my shitty cell phone not loading the milk and cereal video, but I think we got some pretty good looks from Jenny.
That was just in the first 30 seconds. You saw how instantly uncomfortable I
You
was.
saw the subwoofer of a
Well,
butthole.
you can imagine where it goes from there.
It
Yeah.
just
So I'm
all of a
saying-
sudden like started blinking at me, and
It's
it
like-
made me very
It's
uncomfortable.
like the 2 girls, 1 cup thing. It's like you don't have to see it.
I don't
To
have to
know
see it
what's-
to know I don't want
What's
to.
going? Yeah, exactly. Well,
Very
unfortunately, I actually witnessed that one.
You jerked off to it.
No, they made me watch it.
I would be remiss if I didn't thank our sponsor, Club Vape, 3 locations in the Northern Kentucky area, Hebron, Taylor Mill, and on Mall Road in Florence. Be sure to check out the CV Lounge. Also, the iHeart Vaping Convention is tomorrow, put on by the guys at Ground Zero Vape. Go up there and check that out. It's up in like Fairfield at the convention center. Starts at like 11, runs to I think 6 or 8. If you bring somebody who's a non-smoker and they throw their cigarettes away, they get in for free. So go check that out. There's gonna be all kinds of cool stuff going on up there. Different contests.
They got
and
in for
stuff
$7.
like that. True.
That is
true.
not free.
Well, you don't have to pay twice.
No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
threw away your cigarettes, it's just $7.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
go buy like a $2 pack of cigarettes and just
Right,
like, pitch 'em.
basic,
Yeah.
non-filtered.
Smoke all of them but
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That was my thing. It was like, why don't they just smoke all of them but one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, be sure to check
Okay,
out
then let's throw my smoke away.
Yeah. Be sure to check out KYHBB.com for all our podcasts. Not only this podcast, but all the other podcasts that we put on in the basement here that never have chicks on either.
Hey, I'll come back. This was a lot of fun.
Hey, right there, that's a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah. Talk about and you were a cherry blossom lotion kind of gal. Okay.
Right.
Stock
Alexa,
up on
order
that.
lotion.
All right.
But all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll
This
be
is
sure
brought
to
to you
catch-
by Jergens.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week. Thank you, Jenny Day, for coming in and really educating us a little bit. I feel smarter. But with that being said, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
And I'm left for Slope at Dusty B.
And I'm Bruce Leonard.
I'm Jenny Day.
We fuck out.
are out.
See ya. Fuck you,
Peace.
Toby.